people who don't have any like understanding or belief in spiritual, unseen kind of like God or being connected to something bigger than themselves, people who don't have any concept of that and just think that they're like born, then they live their life, then body dies and that's it, nothing else. I'll notice they're fucking polarized into two categories, okay? And these are the categories. It's fucking sad, man. They either have no like real connection at all to like what it means to be a real whole human and how significant and sacred it is to be that, and don't know what it's like to be connected to ancestors, don't believe in the afterlife, are really heavily easily influenced and taken advantage of and heavily exploited and traumatized by others, and keeps happening to them again and again. They don't know why, because they're kind of like out there in the wild with the fucking bullshit evil toxicity that's taken over this world since they destroyed spirit. That's one category. They're just victims their whole lives. They don't really know how to fucking change that. They might do a bit of positive thinking and well-being sort of stuff, maybe, but they don't know how to connect to that fucking upper level of connectedness. So they seek it out in other people all the time and end up having a really horrible time. Right? The other category are like the soulless, evil, toxic, moralist cunts that have no sense of fucking duty, sacrifice, or understanding of obligation to be a decent person, or have any like strong fucking family values or any decency, and there's no repercussions for them spiritually if whether they do the right thing or the wrong thing. They don't give a fuck, and they're evil and they fucking hurt others and suck others' energy because they're also disconnected, but they do it in such disgusting, insidious, thought out, premeditated ways, or unconsciously. But I think fucking from what I've been hearing is that what's been going on is just pure evil. They also don't believe in the afterlife or ancestors, or they don't understand this fucking powerful significance of what it means to be part of a bloodline. You know, and your ancestors and who they are and what they're about and where they come from. So I'll say to both groups, if you don't know who you are, where you come from, what it means to be a part of your bloodline, and you're not connected to your ancestors, people are going to fuck with you. Or you're going to be the one that fucks with other people. So I keep meeting these nice people lately, keep having all these horrible things happening to them, and it's just fucking very, very awful, and they keep getting ripped off and abused and traumatized and exploited. But, you know, they don't believe in fucking anything spiritual. So what do you fucking expect's going to happen to you? You're going to have no spiritual protection? You're not going to have any insight from fucking yourself and the ancestors? Like, hello? Then you got the spiritual ones though who are fucking evil too, ego driven. Then you got the spiritual angel love light ones. You got to have step foot in both worlds. You got to have one step in the practical, logical, reality, fucking functioning computer mind world, and then you got to have a foot in the fucking spiritual sector of decency and morality. Otherwise, you're gonna be fucking lost like everyone is. I'm seeing rich people fucking too. Poor people, all people, man. Teach your kids to fucking love their own bloodlines. Teach your kids to fucking be staunch and proud in themselves and who they are and what they're about, what they represent. Because if you don't, they're just fucking floating in this ether of fucking evil toxicity that is just engulfing the planet more and more and more and more and more. So I'm going to make a mythology video about this, because this is a fucking big problem. This is affecting me, man. I'm traumatized from hanging out with somebody who was traumatized. For 2 days we hung out together and just telling me all these horrible things happening to her and her friends. I'm fucking traumatized from what I heard, man. All this disgusting shit's been happening. And they don't think ever to take a step back from their lives and look at the bigger picture of what's going on. They don't have the ability because they're not connected to a spirit.